few years down the lane. Young Connie only delay interview or na yentia small kind. Now all of a sudden, yenti.
3.
What's that? How many years?
We are 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potting or yeah, say or TTMA.
Oh no, what was saying?
3.
What's that? How many years?
We are 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potting or yeah, say or TTMA.
Oh no, what was saying?
Gobi. See, Sam George, you a very dishonest character. Sam George say, a Juma ne yere ya ne se otite ne ma. Tienyo. Some few years down the lane, when the same St. George has appeared before a committee, and I don't know why the MP
the Afrifa program no yen and run. Now no what thing rough. Now unim de kusiye. Was it St. George Ukraine? Was it Embrano etimini St. George di? Now a didn't know Okatakye Afrifa HSA Embrano any St. George in Gongudi. St. George ayeden. I need to Sembra and Okatane a St. George Kukudi. Okatakye HSA St. George ewo a partnership program bi on MTN for akwaye. And your 1. Number 2, St. George chere ewo ntamo koye interview ewo delay page so a wo che se ono na yere onye hwe otifie no wo no hwe ne ma. St. George ko pa adwuma as minister appointment wo fe okoye wo say na yere ene hwe no na yere eye adwuma nti na yere na eye ne source of ntina akọ kashe eye nsem bibiri na Okatakye Afrifa tenase en wo se wo best position St. George. Sa video we na no ba ye last time wa omo kati ni internet na okoye no na afi do ko ba wo se obesan to aso eno an opeso san so to aso na we de esemani ni kwase me meka kire mo Okatakye hiti buta no wate St. George si wona de wi a wo si e kan nsem no bi nsem na no de tie won so Okatakye ne kasa wonya nsem na ne nsem a all kan so no enye aboa na enye kwase a enti se ya ye kasa yi on the man of the moment o yeah and kwere da hanu aka because NDC abey no Kevin Taylor to me criticize NDC if I say Captain Smart want to me criticize NDC Okatakye de no want to me criticize MPP ni NDC ni time no kura MPP time ko want to me yes ade ni nyina nti say na NDC na abaso no no ye MPP ni no obetima san criticize NDC more asa criticize NDC more because they say no say Kevin Taylor etam NPP fosi wo na wo so wo horo mo a ani wo na wa ban mu o horo mo amena akwa akosi sen say Captain Smart etam eye MPP si wo so wo horo mo this time wa emfa because omuni aban mu adwuma na amode amomre esen ho nkomo na mudi eno no Okatakye Afrifa no ponchi holes wo sadi ni no eno no mo so mpe no because eye year bia anase season bia ene de oba ebetrene MPP time na ye Kevin Taylor Captain Smart mo ni nkofo bi omkeka ho bobi ansa omo doso ena no mo ye sadi no mo doso pa but NDC time you know journalists won betima kasa akire NDC for no omo no so e wo system ni Okatakye Afrifa pe nti na amo no for the record ne trend no no St. George si hon a wo chirem adukunti e wo se mra ne St. George ne di no ebusia enyasem ketwa
Minister of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation. Now oye Minister of Communication go be and na no me wo wana me hunu say yes St. George so a be foundation na foundation ne ko ye ayeye ni ade yes sir and for that matter St. George when the finance here St. George say ono ne finance here na wo ye no na manfo na dwene na ko St. George na me te wodi na me say St. George me hu say wodi partners MTN na me say partners MTN Minister of Communication and was in a foundation no MTN for na partners eti wo hwe ha MTN for logo da ase no and was say omo ye partners of the foundation tell am say okay and then na ekoso no Minister of Communication and the young say MTN a major player in the telecommunication space and the Minister of Communication no one no and now MTN a CEO no ekokosra no Daniel so wo yesab na eti yebusa se okoko sra no enkomo ekoso and the man say obey partners anade ya but if we a Minister of Communication na say wo major player MTN controls about 70% of the market of a year telecommunication so when a CEO of MTN akosira St. George now all of a sudden wabeye St. George no you can say the foundation no any partner and it raises cause for alarm precisely if say yes a pronkuma egu nhire ne kura na eti kuma kwaduo yi na beso abribra na agoro no e sha ase mponi say communications minister timi anam so mame nkohwe say Sam George ebia na MTN aye ne partners all this while. And don't forget, say Sam George say, onu watu onye adwuma da, apart from a MP no odi no. Na onka no kurenti no. Ukohwe a video bi e bebo akere mu a, oni delay ye interview. In one breath, ye busa ne say ne yire ye adwuma ben. O se ne yire no wanya adwuma, o hwe nkola. And Sam George went to a year ye can say parliament. A committee set up by a year act na yebeba ho kofintu ko a year act 769 and no na set up a year the NCA National Communications Authority and National Communications Authority omodwuma ne say wo mo na be regulate the space of communication telecommunication na wo mo na regulate a year MTN Telecel Airtel Tigo ni ade wo mo na regulate wo and NCA is under a year the Ministry of Communication so the operating minister there is Sam George. Ono ne ho exercise control over NCA. Although it's an autonomous body. But the yebusa say minister na telecommunications in national. Aye nyina enim say na no krebe ye say e ba no say e internet ya dia. MTN say there be mumfa ni nyina ama ye na ye nche. So by every means possible, MTN is trying to stamp a authority within the space of communication. Which ya pass mrakovi. Ya pass mra sa mra no e kire say per the NCA laws, no player in the game should even control more than 40%. So the government is taking steps so be reduce even the monopoly of MTN within the space. Eti ebane says a minister be I want no minister of communication na MTN CEO ekọ na onene ekọ ya say na ade echi no be any partner. Now there is something called corruption or perception. That is how I come almost say corruption perception index, because some of the things about corruption it is the perception, the optics of it. So you busa question say Sam George dey na can no and all of a sudden MTN for na yebeko Sam George social media page Instagram na yakohwe Daniel so we afameko na yankohwe Sam so ahanti kobi me na me say ma menkohwe Sam George ni Instagram the foundation ni Instagram so Jata Foundation Instagram ni and ye nam ho an ye ko me hu we 2022 me hu MTN partner bia ho 2023 yanko me mo nyina mu hwe wo MTN nye partner bia wo Sam George from 2022 MTN nye partner da 2023 MTN nye partner da 2024 MTN nye partner da afa yanko yako page no foundation page yako Obi, all of a sudden, na Sam George obey minister na MTN PM. But there is a code of conduct for a year public office holders. All of a sudden, you say MTN is Sam George, a partner. Now carefully, or Shedan or Casa partners and not sponsors. Because Sam George is smart. So he says partners. But partner no more yede. Or more check credit. And no more internet. No more the yede. Now or the bema free. MTN were a private company. So the major interest in the world. And so be making profit. So be making profit there. Or be partner where they no be free more. As a Minister of Communication. Now Shraj wo a code of conduct for public officers. Shraj. Young person public officers. Now so code of conduct project in Ghana for ready. So this is the code of conduct for public officers of Ghana and the guidelines. So Embrano, even the constitution, ekas a public officers any kwaso omuye bibi. Now yanko article 284 of the constitution here article 284 of the 1992 constitution say a public officer shall not put himself in a position where his personal interest conflict or is likely to conflict with the performance of his functions of his office. The framers of the constitution per article 284 Oman can say where it only conflicts but see it is likely. So we are trying to nip every situation where even obedient to position be a corrupt. So if a minister of communication NCA shenase na MTN she NCA ase na say ochina or see MTN ne partner, so the likelihood of conflicting the personal interest with the office he occupies and America constitution eka omaya yetuma yemfamra nya hwe obi yemfamra nya hwe obi aye do pe Sam George no ono ne call for equity Sam George no ono na SCS eja ono na wo ye wo china yeso so pe president ni bia di ni ade ai wo pe bia di and then Sam George say obey minister of communication on the regulatory MTN the MTN and the partners so the constitution 283 or say where now young Konian share a year code of conduct for a year public officers per shraj. So the same phrase, you know, the person abosoba a japayenti there be connects one where constitution called a code of conduct and then now public services commission and so amma a year code of conduct are we a public officer you don't put yourself in a position where your personal interest conflict not only conflict but it's likely that is the phrase and one country me says Sam George say MTN a partner is it not likely to conflict with the very likely is it not against the law does it not breach the constitution and we sit here a nation without laws now Sam George has to office Sam George what has to office when his action is in clear breach of the constitution and Sam George has to because we don't care now Kofi ade am wan say we na ebusa Sam George say why the finance we you know the foundation and don't forget say we call now kotena committee of inquiry anymore a public account committee a ministerial vetting committee whatever committee na so ko tran tro kire wo mu a per the laws of our nation, you've lied on oath, and it's a perjury. And perjury is for jail sentence. For lying on oath. Now, Sam George call a year vetting committee, or call vetting committee, you know, and we call baby. But before say obeko vetting committee, you know, young only delay your interview be. Some few years down the lane, young only delay interview na yentias more kind. Now all of a sudden, yenti.
3.
What's that how many years?
We are 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin or ye say or titiema.
Oh no, what was saying?
3.
What's that how many years?
We are 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin or ye say or titiema.
Oh no, what was saying?
Govi. See Sam George you. A very dishonest character. Sam George say a Juma ne yere ya ne say otite ne ma. Some few years down the lane, when the same Sam George has appeared before a committee, and I don't know why the MPP part of it is still sitting down because this is perjury.
Yes, more fire.
This is perjury. When you lie on oath in front of a committee, it is perjury.
Precisely so.
Which you can go to jail for that. Now, Sam George call committee. Yanko tie the okan wo committee yo. Na yire no take note. O say na yire na djuma wa ya ne say what it ne ba. Yentie the Sam George can committee yo.
Of any secondary source of income?
Mr. Chairman, I'm married to a very industrious woman.
So in less than 2 years, all of a sudden, what it mano, a very industrious woman. Meaning, no mailing colau, no making colau, no mentiasie. Sam George on delay show. I said the Nigeria and so what it 2 years down the lane, when he appears before a committee, Sam George say, Nigeria industrious, but delay interview ni biu. Ubo we are a face abo committee no de biu. Na man for no make your judgment.
Oh no, what was saying?
3.
What's that how many years?
We are 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin or ye say or titiema.
Oh no, what was saying?
3.
What's that how many years?
We are 10 years this year.
Oh yeah, then Juma.
Juma potin or ye say or titiema.
Oh no, what was saying?
3.
What's that how many years?
We are 10 years this year.
Oye den adwuma.
Adwuma potin oye ne say otiti yema.
Ono oye wa wo saying.
3.
Do you have the benefit of any secondary source of income?
Mr. Chairman, I'm married to a very industrious woman.
Now, I don't get it. Please explain.
I'm married to an industrious woman.
Okay, so please explain to her. If you say you are married to an industrious woman and that is the source of your secondary income, what exactly do you mean?
I mean, my wife takes care of me.
Very well. Do you have the benefit of any secondary source of income?
Brother, to
Nabak.
and this is a minister of state.
Exactly. Aye.
So dishonesty
Precisely.
at the highest level.
Exactly.
Now some George Abekchuro say, I won't lose a sleep over somebody who is trying to be relevant. Sam George. Or no Sam George.
Say.
Say, me Afrifa. Me. Sam George.
Very dishonest.
Now, Dr. Mamad Baumia, and now whoever wins the MPP flag bearer, Tienier, says Sam George at me, the Minister of Communication. Either some Obama Council of State chair in the next government, and as a Minister of Communication, what the best is out of catch them because we need intellectual firepower. Be a minute. Sam George, Mitiena, on carry any intellectual firepower. We were not the Muya me do, Nimuya me hakrado, Nimuya me hadodo.
Very dishonest person.
In one breath, Neyiri Shankola, 2 years down the lane, Neyiri industrious, and such a person is occupying a position like minister.
More fire.
It's the honesty, baby. So some George Bekachos MTN and a partner, where it is clear, it is clear, said Adiana Wayane is likely to conflict with a position as a public officer.
More fire. More fire. More fire. More fire. Fire.
Jatane Chantro. Jatane Chantro.
More fire.
Jatano. Onye Jatabiahu. Onye Jatabiahu. Most of them are na Jatane na Jatana. Onye Jatabu Buabu Kro Nibi Buabu Kro. Buabu Kro Nibi. We won't come. Na Jatana Jatana Irene Jata. Ne Irene Heno. Sam George, dishonesty, and Uko a section 211 of Act 29, which is Criminal and Other Offences Act. A camp perjury once a
more fire.
So Sam George, you've committed a crime against the state.
Precisely.
More fire.
If we are to go by what a year Article 211 of a year Act 29 can, Sam George, we ira ono shankwa 2 minutes, we are industrious. 2 minutes, this person says MTN and partner.
More fire.
Which is which? Sam George is a by no bechirimua. Sam George is afraid one sponsor. A year, the foundation. Ni obusa se na bia also wonya adwuma bia 15,000 Ghana cedi na parliamentary head ma wo ana wo yire so hwenkola to nya access kan wo yi
More fire.
o man ye famra nya hwe na bia so de o ye do and these are the people leading us. The catch them say it is a scam government. Scam. Okuja trouble akwa. Oze. Enwa obi. Enwa said the Kufu ado ye no. Enwa no so ye meye bia na ye meye worse. Settings government. Omu yo musi me na. Obi na ye no.